What is going on? Welcome and welcome back, fellow fans of Clash of Clans. Alright, it's Galadon, it's Gold Pass Clash, it's time for GOWIPE, and so believe it or not, we are going to bring GOWIPE back, kind of like we did last episode. We did watch one of my old episodes, and we learned how to GOWIPE once again, like the olden times, the olden days. Gonna get a couple of upgrades done, and then we'll get right into it. So, yes, this is the plan right now. The Archer Queen, we're going to get her to level 20. The Barbarian King is just about to hit level 20. And once he gets there, he's done upgrading until the Archer Queen probably gets to 25. We will probably do non-stop Archer Queen upgrades until she gets stronger. Now, yes, this is GOWIPE in war against Town Hall. Okay, hey, before you jump all over me, get out of my comments. I know you want to go down there, but come on. This is practically a Town Hall 8 army, okay? A few extra housing space, and look at the wizards and the golems. They're Town Hall 8 or below. So, you know, the P.E.K.K.A, okay, it's up to level 4. But, you know, I've got no Barbarian King. I've got no Archer Queen, obviously. So, you know, this, I thought, was kind of a good dry run to get me used to GOWIPE once again. And yes, it is going to be an easy attack, but in life, sometimes the easy things are good, right? Like, I mean, come on, using code Galadon is so easy, you guys. For those of you that don't do it, please give it a try. Go to settings, more settings, scroll to the bottom, type in Galadon, boom, you're done. Doesn't cost you a penny, and it helps keep the channel alive and the giveaways going and the charity giving as well, so it is the right thing to do. Okay, now the right thing to do here was to try to keep my units in the core of the base, but you know how that goes. Obviously, it has brought a lot of memories back, and it has kind of shown how the evolution of Clash attacks has happened, right? Back in the old times, it was a little more, I would say, spray and pray, a little more spam and run, you know? You just kind of hoped that your troops got somewhere because there's not a lot of control and, admittedly, very little funneling to a GOWIPE attack. You know, there was none of this funneling deep in the base like you can now with, say, a blimp or with lightning spells and an earthquake spell or even a queen charge. None of that stuff existed. Like, I will tell you this right now. In 2014, there was no such thing as a queen charge or a queen walk. It was giant healer, and that was about it for the healers. They would heal giants and occasionally some other troops, and nobody had thought to stack a half a dozen of them or so on an Archer Queen and run around and kill half of a base. But as we move back to the home village, you'll notice that we are getting the upgrades done. Wizard Tower's kind of on the top of the priority list other than the heroes. But again, like I said, we have a limited amount of Dark Elixir right now. So let's go ahead and use the Barbarian King while we step the Archer Queen up, and then maybe we'll go back and forth. This might be different than No Cash Clash. If you recall, we ran all the way up to 30 heroes without ever letting them wake up. So here the Archer Queen has awoken. She is 16. She's going to 17. There we go. That'll be nice. At least, you know, I think like level 20, then she's going to become respectable. The King's already there, and of course, because we get the gold passes, we got the awesome Clashiversary skin, and of course, you guys watched the Clash Trivia show, right? I mean, you saw the Party King talk to Galadon. I mean, that I'll tell you guys, that was one of the highlights of my Clash career. That was so much fun doing that, and of course, Lady B and Galadon beat the Clash devs, which was cool as well. Okay, so let's see, where are we going here? Oh yeah, watch this. Very first base. I'm not even going to look around. We found a marginal Town Hall 9. You know, it's okay, fine. It is what it is, but I thought this would be a good test for my baby GOWIPE. And I say baby GOWIPE because, again, you'll notice the wizards are only level 4. The jump spell is only level 1. And here we go. Just like in the videos you guys saw, the golems on the outside, the wizards behind the golems, and then once we have what we didn't call a funnel back then, we used to call it just clearing buildings. It's actually, now there's a technical term, it's funnel. Here we go. The P.E.K.K.As roll in to make sure they tank for the wall breakers, which roll in. And then, of course, we really need that jump spell to try to get in through that secondary layer of walls right there. But at level 1, it lasts for what, like 2 seconds? Got to get in there. And we are going to get into the core, freezing the Expos and dropping another rage. Kind of nice to have 3 rage spells as the P.E.K.K.As, and, it's kind of, you know, It reminds me of P.E.K.K.A.s and Yetis and Bowlers modern day in that when they get into the core, you're just kind of hoping they're going to destroy what you want them to, right? And then you got to watch carefully, see where they're going to path, drop that last rage spell, and as you can see, we're picking up a pretty solid amount of elixir and gold and that sort of thing. But here's the thing. Remember, this was, I would say, more of a trophy pushing army back in the day. You know, there was no, well, let's be honest, in the beginning GOWIPEs, there were no such thing as clan wars. So it was only trophy pushing was the only thing you could really do. So obviously the game has matured very much since 2012, 2013, and there are many more uses for other attack strategies, and GOWIPE has definitely fallen by the wayside, and you can see why. It's not the most exciting of attacks, and it's also definitely not a solid 3-star attack for most bases. And I will tell you this, you know, I think the most neglected unit in all of Clash of Clans, the saddest, loneliest, one of the least used units has to be the Golem. It really does. I feel bad for the Golem. You know, if you think about it, we saw, what, one player in Tribe use one Golem last season in CWL, and out of hundreds of attacks, that was the only Golem use I saw. It has to be one of the lowest used troops out there in modern day Clash of Clans, and maybe we could bring the Golem back. I would love to see the Golem come back and be strong, get a buff, get another level, get, I don't know, break into 3 Golemites, do something where we could bring it back. But then again, you also have to remember that ground attacks are so strong now with the advent of the Yeti that, oh man, I don't know. But there you can see, again, we have a lot of upgrades to go. We're going to go ahead and pick up level 5 wizards, which will be nice because, like I said, we didn't even have those maxed out for Town Hall 8. So yes, we did rush the lab a little bit, but that's okay. Remember, if you max everything else and your resources are full, that means it's time to go to the next Town Hall level, even if you do have some upgrades to go in the lab. Just try to get the farming units up. And to be honest with you, I don't really consider wizards strong farmers. You know, I mean, think about it. What are the main farming attacks that we're going to be using out there? A lot of players nowadays using goblins, goblin knife, get to Town Hall 10, dragons, you're going to want dragons, to have maxed out P.E.K.K.A.s and wizards, you know, miners, for your siege barracks. Not a lot of use because for the siege barracks is going to utilize whatever level you have, just like your king ability utilizes the barbarian level and your queen ability utilizes the archer level as well. So all of those troops are important to get leveled up, and we will eventually get there. Okay, this, I promise you, is the last regular non-boosted GOWIPE raid that we're going to look at for now. We are, of course, watching it at 2x speed. Like I say, I try to speed up the raids if we've seen them before, because there's not a lot extra to show you here, and also it's not a 3-star attack, not super exciting. But again, these are the non-boosted troops. But you know what we have? We have power potions, and I totally forgot about those, so we are going to pop one in the next raid and see how much better GOWIPE will do at maxed out Town Hall 9 troops instead of these almost Town Hall 8 troops that I'm using here. So yeah, not that exciting, and you know, 79% 2-star doesn't feel great. Dropping a 3-star on a village is what feels great. So here we go. A tough Town Hall 9 and boosted troops, level 4 golem, level 6 wizards, and of course, remember, we don't have an archer queen, so this raid would be that much stronger. And this base, I'm calling it pretty solid. Look at those dead zones near the core. So yes, it'll be a little bit of YOLO, but same essential strategy. I need to stick to the plan from 2015. So the golems go down on the outsides, then the wizards getting tanked by the golems, then the P.E.K.K.A. in the middle, then the bowlers out of the CC. That's right, baby. We've got bowlers in our CCs for modern day GOWIPE, and it feels pretty good. Now, of course, the way this base is set up, we know the units are probably going to kind of go every which way. Eventually, we see that most go left. There is your jump spell, and sure enough, the Barbarian King and a couple of bowlers roll on into the core, and a beautifully timed freeze spell right there helps us get the Town Hall down, and of course, those Teslas, they're going to get wiped out as well because we had another rage spell in there. Let's go, core done. And now the beauty of the P.E.K.K.A.s, or is it bowlers? No, there's P.E.K.K.A.s. It's not just, I know what you're going to say. The bowlers carried the raid, and I do agree that the bowlers being in the clan castle make a huge difference. And yes, that is why this will probably be the last Go Wipe attacking that you see from Gold Pass Clash. I mean, yes, we did pick up a 3-star, but, you know, there are many more efficient farming raids that take less time to train and cost less resources. Let's remember, we need to get our heroes to 30-30 by the end of Town Hall 9. We do not need to be dropping a bunch of golems that cost us a ton of Dark Elixir. But hey, it is a Go Wipe 3-star, so we're proud of ourselves for that. And we pick up the loot bonus, so we've got lots of loot when our builders do come free eventually. And oh, wait a minute, I got a couple of war attacks to do again as well. But okay, so it is time to wrap things up for Gold Pass Clash. Take a check at the status report. And okay, so trophies, basically everything over here isn't super exciting right now. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna try to build this up to more than it is. Things are about the same as they were last episode, okay? We are going to try to fly, like I said, through Town Hall 9 and see if we can't catch up to No Cash Clash. The Gold Pass should help us out a lot. Expect more episodes of No Cash Clash and fewer episodes of Gold Pass Clash as we get closer to Town Hall 10, because we have covered all this content, but you guys covered the entire video. You stuck around all the way to the end. True Galadon fam, that's why I love thinking about it. I appreciate every single one of you every single day. So make the best of the rest of your day. Be kind to other people, animals on the planet. I'll see you back here again tomorrow for more full attacks.
Galadon, when I listen to that end part at 2x speed, you sound like a chipmunk.